Hello friends, welcome to the channel and please subscribe to the channel and like the videos. Let's do the post analysis of Nifty and that on Friday. So today also I'll show you something on better on data, how to analyze the data, also how to take the data and how to analyze it. So this is the cumulative open interest data. So for this, first of all, let's go through the data and check what we can do. If you might not be interested, then you can skip and go to the chart section. Okay, you can so let's understand the data, what is the data is telling. Actually, you see, this is the cumulative open interest data of the index future, Nifty future. So what you have to do, you go ahead and download the data at the end of the day. Okay, here from here you can select the WAP copy and download the data. You can get the history data also, and you can check the history data also. So what you have to do, you have to go ahead and download the data, and after that suppose see here I have downloaded the data for this one. So what you can do, see here you can select FutureDix, okay, and download the data for the Nifty, and you can select this much of data. Okay, for each day you have to select, means each day you have to do this task. So here data section, so what you have to do, you have to put the data. Suppose let's say I'm putting the data from 23 March. Okay, so 23 March you have to put the FutureDix data over here. So all expiry, okay, 25, 29, 27 to 23 March, 24th March for all expiry. So like this, for all expiry you will put daily. Okay, once you put daily, you can, what you can do, you can go to this pivot chart. Okay, 1 minute. So pivot chart and table. Okay, this you can go to the pivot chart and table, and you can select that options, sum of open interest. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, when you select the pivot chart and table, then it will come over here like this. Okay, so what you have to do, all these things will come. Then you have to select the expiry date. Okay, the filter expiry date. Then you have to take the close price and the open interest. Sum of open interest means sum of all the close price. And here one thing, the trick you have to do is that close price you should keep only for the recent expiry. Okay, close price should be only, suppose 25 March 2021, you need to keep only the close price of this one. Okay, on 25th March, so you don't need to you delete all the close price of other expiry and keep the close price of only this one. And open interest you can keep all, so that you have to add, you have to calculate the cumulative open interest. So you have to select all this close price, it should come under value section, then axis timestamp, all these things you have to select. Then you can check the graph. Okay, what graph is telling from 23 March to 26 March. Okay, so see, this is 23 March means it is the cumulative open interest of what, cumulative open interest of this one. Actually 23 March means it is the cumulative open interest of 25th March, 29 March, 29 April and 27 May expiry. Okay, so what you have to do, so what you want to do, see, you want to get the cumulative open interest. So if you see the cumulative open interest, so if the open interest is decreasing and price is decreasing, then it will be a fall. And now see, what is happening is that the price is increasing but open interest is not gathered properly, means it is not increasing. Okay, it is not increasing. So see, the last open interest for 25 March was very high, but if you see index future open interest is not rising properly. Okay, so this is one fact actually. So you should note down that something, we are neutral in the market, so upside is limited, upside is limited for this whatever you are seeing. Now what you have to do, this you can analyze daily. Now another thing I have to tell you, see, so what you have to do now, you can get the option data also from the same Bhav copy. You can get the option data. Okay, you can select the option data also. So clear it, and what you can do, you can select Optidix. Okay, you can select Optidix. You can select I am selecting only Nifty because actually I trade only Nifty. So what you can do on April, whatever, suppose April you want. Okay, so only April you select. Okay, April data, and copy it to in another Excel file. Okay, so I always copy into my next Excel file. So here the advantage is that you can check the data. You should not rely on any other data, or you should not rely on any you should not get any software tool, and you should not go ahead for any other software where data can be unreliable. Here the data is that you are getting the data directly from the NSE site. Okay, so that is data is reliable, right? So you can analyze your data, and you don't need to buy any software, you don't need to check any video for that, or something. You can analyze your own, your analysis will be your own only. Okay, you are owning that part. That is what I mean to tell. So now here also you can see expiry date, you select over here in the filter. Okay, strike price, you can select strike price, timestamp over here the axis. Okay, you can take the strike price. Okay, and timestamp 26 March and 25 March. Okay, and the sum of open interest. Open interest you have to take the sum. So now you check for the 1st April expiry. 1st April expiry 16,000 was the support, means resistance. So lot of open interest in the call means it is the resistance, and lot of open interest means it is the support. So this will act as a support. 14,000 is acting as a support, and 15,000 is the resistance. So when I tell, if the 15,000 is going to take over, there will lot short covering will come, and it will, and then Nifty can see a rocket. Okay, where it can go towards 15,900 or something, because this is standing as a blocker. Okay, lot of call writers have wrote over here, and lot of open interest over here in put. So support is here at 14,000. Okay, now in between you want to trade. So for tomorrow, suppose for Tuesday, if you see, so what is the range actually, what is the range of the market? So how will you find the range of the market? So range of the market is 14,500 to 14,700. Immediately if you see that open 14,700 is going to take over, then 14,800 intraday data you can see. You can check in Sensible or some software, where Zerodha Sensible software you can check. For if the 14,700 is getting weak, okay, getting weak, or the 14,600 is getting strong, okay, for that is I am telling out a put. Okay, so then market and Nifty can go to 14,800, 900 on that day. So that is how you have to check, and you have to do the intraday trade. Okay, now coming back to, so this is the 14,700 to 14,500 is the range. Okay, the limited upside is limited. So what was yesterday, actually yesterday if you see the what was the thing, so 14,000 1 minute, 14,572. okay, so what I told you in my last video, that from 14,575 to 14,700 is the area of to be caution. Okay, somewhere here Nifty could hover, and then we can fall, and we can fall towards what, we can fall towards 13,900 to 13,800 level. So this is the area where we will get actual good support, and that support will be the consolidation support, where Nifty could go till 14,400. okay, not more than that. Then again if we get some double bottom or something, then we can rise. Okay, otherwise there will be a fifth move, and then we have to see the price action. Okay, we have to see the analysis what is going on. But right now the level what I am giving, be I am telling you to be little bit of caution over here. Okay, this is my view, so I'm not telling you to trade on the view, just take a caution. And this one what I told you about the option data, 14,700 to 14,500, you see, you can check. So 700 they have put. And in why they have written so much of open interest over here, what is the reason? Because they because FIs or pros or whoever is the HNI client, they think that 15,000 is the safe zone to bet. Okay, safe zone, and it is for the call writer, it will give you the good premium. Okay, so they have wrote a lot of options over here, so they will get the easily the premium. So that after that, if it is going over here, then 14,600, then they will write in the 14,900. Okay, this is a very safe, so that's why they have written. So 15,000, more than 15,000 it is not going. 14,700, 14,700 is the upside limited. Okay, for what? For Tuesday. Okay, so here this range actually on what they have given, I gave this level on that Thursday. Okay, Thursday and Friday, you see, for it touched the 14,572 over here, and it started falling. Okay, because I am not telling option data is still bullish, but it is not so bullish. Option data or data what FIs and whatever the data they have put, data means whatever they have wrote or whatever they have taken the position, deliveries and all, data itself is showing that a little bit of weakness is there. Okay, so be caution at this level. Okay, and if it is breaking this low, okay, 14,000, it is very somewhere it will get the support over here. Okay, and you know my indicator also, I have always told you that now you are along with the indicator, now it is not showing any weakness in the indicator. Okay, if you see moving average for 13 days moving average, 13 days moving average, let's see 13 days moving average, high of 13 days moving average. See, so still we are in the high of the 13 days moving average. Okay, so no need to be worried. So tomorrow if market Nifty is going down, okay, open gap down or something, if it is until unless it is going down below this 13 average low, 13 days average low, okay, no need to worry. Okay, because it should at least go over here, and it will this trend line I have drawn, see this one trend line over here. If a consolidation is going on, and it will go over here, or consolidation is going on over here. So okay, this one you see this trend line or this trend line, one of the area where it will get some resistance and it will start falling. Okay, so what I was telling is that you can take your call, take your decision. So my point is that if it is touching this trend line, I will give some stop loss over 14,700 and try to sort it. Okay, so but one thing I will tell you, if it is going over this line, so all the views will be invalidated. So we can go little bit up. Okay, this is the main area of concern. Okay, so Nifty get stronger above this level. Okay, so this is one thing. Okay, so your respective stop loss, whatever the stop loss you are going to give. Okay, so according to a risk appetite, give the stop loss properly, and you can sort the market over this region. Okay, and but it will be 13 days moving average high only, I am telling. So it could go either side. Okay, it could go long also, it could go short also, but my bet is that in this area it could start some weakness, it could show some weakness, and it can go fall. Okay, at that time you can cut your long position. If you are holding some long position, you can cut your long position. but this is the area it has taken the resistance, as earlier told by me that on Thursday only I told you 572 to 700. Okay, the area where it shoots out and it touched this area and it is coming down. So be caution for this. If it is a gap down or something, don't take any position. If it is again going above this 13 days moving average high, then you can take some position. And if it is opening over here, be little bit of take precaution, because if you take long position, then it will start falling, then you cannot you will be in the wrong side of the trade. Okay, so that is what my point is that. And if it is showing, if it is breaking this region, then we are very strong. Okay, we can go long. Okay, so it will not happen immediately, because as you see 14,700 is the resistance zone. Okay, so take some precaution over here. Okay, that's it, guys. I would love to see you on Tuesday and give my view. Please subscribe the channel and like the videos. Thank you, guys.